Imagine if everything you knew about history was a lie. Welcome to the phantom time hypothesis. What if the timeline of our past has been altered, and we have been living in a fabricated version of history? This theory suggests that a significant portion of the early Middle Ages never happened, and that we are living in the 18th century, not the 21st. If you find this intriguing, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating content. Now let's dive into the historical necessity that led to the creation of our modern calendar. Throughout history, humans have sought to understand and measure time. This fundamental desire led to the development of calendars. Calendars mark the passage of time, allowing us to track seasons, celebrate events, and organize our lives. Early calendars were often based on lunar cycles. These lunar calendars did not align perfectly with the solar year. This mismatch caused problems for agricultural societies. The Julian calendar, introduced by Julius Caesar, aimed to address this issue. The Julian calendar, implemented in 45 BC, was a solar calendar. It was more accurate than previous lunar calendars, but it still had a minor flaw. The Julian calendar assumed that the Earth takes precisely 365.25 days to orbit the Sun. This assumption, while close, was slightly off. The actual length of a solar year is approximately 365.2422 days. This small difference, accumulating over centuries, had significant consequences. By the 16th century, the Julian calendar had drifted out of sync with the solar year by about 10 days. This discrepancy meant that calendar events no longer aligned with the seasons. The spring equinox, for example, was occurring 10 days earlier than it should. This discrepancy posed problems for agriculture, religious observances, and even navigation. A solution was needed. It was time for a new calendar, one that could accurately reflect the true length of a solar year and prevent further drift. This solution came in the form of the Gregorian calendar, a reform of the Julian calendar that aimed to realign time with the cosmos. In 1582, Pope Gregory XIII introduced a new calendar, the Gregorian calendar. This calendar, named after the Pope, was designed to correct the errors that had crept into the Julian calendar over the centuries. The primary goal was to realign the calendar with the solar year. To do this, Pope Gregory XIII ordered the removal of 10 days from the calendar. October 4, 1582, was immediately followed by October 15, 1582. This change, although abrupt, brought the calendar back in sync with the seasons. To prevent future drift, the Gregorian calendar also adjusted the leap year rule. Under the Julian calendar, a leap year occurred every 4 years. The Gregorian calendar introduced a slight modification: years divisible by 100